We have one more person who was on the established list, but that doesn't mean that we have to stop. Any of you are welcome to come up and share memories from here on out. We have Polly Malby. There's Polly. And after Polly, if you feel like you want to come on up, just give a signal and we'll call you up.
So this is the very first time I ever met Diana. I was standing in line at Badashed. Many of you know that that's one of the Baha'i summer schools. And it's usually a long line and you're waiting for breakfast, and we were chatting. And it's sort of like, who are you, what do you do, who are your kids, all that sort of thing. And it came up that I was a midwife. And Diana says, in her funny way, she says, I was a midwife once. And I'm afraid the family probably knows this story better, but I'm going to tell it how I heard it. So she says, yeah, I was a midwife once. And I said, wow, tell me about that. She says, well, I was in Alaska, and there was this woman, and she was living in a bus out in the middle of nowhere. And I'd asked her about, what were her plans? She's growing this baby, she's going to have this baby. What were her plans? And Diana said this woman didn't have very many plans. But she had her first one all by herself. Because when she went into labor with her first baby, this woman sitting out there in her bus in Alaska, she'd been somewhere else, but she'd gone into labor and her husband had gone off to go find her sister to come back and help her, and this woman had had that baby by herself. So the woman was hoping that this time, this partner would stick around and help her have that baby, and he was so helpful as to find a ranch hand who was going to come help this woman have a baby. Well, I guess Diana thought that might not sound like the best idea to her, and she explained how it was late at night, and she looked out there, and she saw the lights in the bus. There was a candle light, or a, Coleman, lantern thing, and she saw the lights on in the bus, and she thought, aha, that must mean this woman's in labor. So she's telling me this story, and how she trekked out there in the dark and in the snow, and has to hike way out there to this woman's bus with the candlelight. And she gets there, and the two men, they're sitting there in the front by some little fire, swapping stories and getting drunk or stoned or something. And her friend is in the back of the bus going, oh, oh. And the woman got back there thinking, Ya Mahalapa, Ya Mahalapa. She just chanted and chanted, Ya Mahalapa, and that baby came out. And so she's a midwife to this baby. And I'm standing there looking at her like, oh my God. And the weirdest thing was, I had heard that story about 2 weeks prior, when I was attending a young woman's fourth baby as the midwife. And I had asked her about her other births. And she said her first one she had all by herself, because her then husband or partner had gone off to get somebody to come over. But her second one had been delivered by this woman, out in the middle of nowhere, yelling some strange Baha'i word, which she said, man, God is all glorious. And she kept yelling it, and the baby came out. And I said, we can do that again. Ya Baha'i, Ya. So I had delivered this woman's baby number 4. And so I'm looking at Diana, and I said, what was her name? Was her name Bernadette? And it's like, yeah, that was her. That's how I met Diana.
We made a grave mistake. We're actually switching over to music, which is one of Diana's favorites. I'd like to invite my brother and father up to share their music Okay, my brother's running downstairs to get his guitar. Okay, so, in that case, oh no, it's just in the hallway. We're good. Okay, next up, Johannes Murphy, you're next on deck. Okay, share something for Diana.
We hadn't decided what we were going to do. Just like Diana. Well, since we've been talking about love so much.
Penny it is.
Okay, sorry, a little consultation there. Shades of black, shades of white, shades of red, shades of brown. In each of us there is a light. The shades of love can't be found. We got separated from the mother earth. We didn't listen to her at the price we paid. Now she wants us back where we belong. One family singing family songs with shades of black and shades of white, shades of red and shades of brown. In each of us there is a light. The shades of love can be found in our minds. We have forgot all of the things that we were taught, like we are all one family. We're linked together on one family tree with shades of black and shades of white, and shades of red and shades of brown. In each of us there is a light. The shades of love can be found. Now listen close, for it's the time for us to live what we left behind. 'Cause we are the children of a peaceful God, where one family living family love with shades of black and shades of white and shades of red and shades of brown. And each of us there is a light. The shades of love can be found. The shades of love can be found. Where shades of love can be found. This next song, every time we sang this song, Diana always wanted this song that my son wrote, so he's going to do this for her. It's called Rain.
And I do mean every time. Every time I was in a room with Diana, and I had actually just a quick story to tell. We were doing a musical fireside. I think it was when she was up in Washougal, and we were doing mostly upbeat music, and we were doing all this really energetic stuff. And then Diana said, "Do Rain." And I said, "Well, I know it's kind of a slow song, and it'll change things up." And I was wringing my hands about it, and she leans over and gets really serious with me for a second. She says, "Sing the damn song back to me." And I think that was the only time she ever said a mean word to me. So I sang the song. I never questioned her again. Who can stop this rain that keeps falling? Who can part these endless skies of gray? Who can show us a path that leads to heaven?
Who can take our hand and guide us on our way? Well, you can stop the rain that keeps falling on my heart. No, you can't stop the rain. Who can save us from the clutches of aggression? Who can shield us from the endless sting of pain? Who can free us from our prison of oppression? Who can lift for us the future's heavy weight? Well, I can't hold the weight that keeps burdening my heart, and I sure can't stop the rain. What can cover us against the flames of passion? What can come for us the hostile skies of love? Well, there is one thing that I know can quell the sadness. This one thing, my friend, is a simple word called love. Yeah, love can heal the wound that's been cut into my soul, and love can stop the rain. Yeah, love can heal the wound that's been cut deep in my soul, and love can stop the rain.
When we were at Ruby's house the other evening, we were looking through pictures coming out of shoe boxes, I think from storage, and just looking through, and we found Diana's report card from 7th grade. And also, if you're Uncle Kenny, your report card too. I know all the family secrets. Yeah, well, the thing about Diana's report, that card that stuck out to me, was that math wasn't her thing. She did a fair job in reading and writing, but music and band, all A's all year long. So this started early. You ready, Mr. Murphy?
Members only, it's a private party, don't need no money to qualify. But don't bring a checkbook, just your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight. It's members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring a checkbook, just your broken heart. Broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight. So you lost your woman, you lost your man. You've got a lot of problems, in your life. We're throwing a party for the sad and lonely, Lord. It's members only tonight. So go tell Daddy, or go tell Mama. Red, yellow, black or white, we're throwing a party for the sad and lonely, Lord. It's members only tonight. It's members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring a checkbook, just a broken heart, because it's members only tonight. Go tell Daddy, go tell Mama. Red, yellow, black, or white, we're throwing a party for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. It's members only tonight. 'Cause I'm building a home in a faraway place. And this home that I'm building on is not made by the hands of man. Building on a foundation that's strong. I don't need no rain and storm. And when I'm no more, I come home and I'm going home. Oh yes I am. Now this home that I'm building on, it causes me a precious price. And sometimes it costs me heartache, and sometimes a great sacrifice. But I'll pay the debt, oh, if it causes me my life. And when I'm no more, I shall alone and I'm going home. Oh yes I am, because I'm building a home in a far, far away place. And this home that I'm building on is not made by the hands of man. Build a foundation that is strong. There'll be no rain and storm. And when I'm no more, it's not alone and I'm going home. Yes, I do. Now if you want to have a house like the one I'm building, come on, step on up and come on in out of the storm. 'Cause when you're no more, you know that you're going home. Well, it's your wild. Now it's time to build a home. I'm building a home in a faraway place. Bell by bell, bolt by bolt, and brick by brick, bolt by bolt. Please don't hesitate to get started right away. 'Cause when you're no more, you're home and you're going home. I'm not talking about a year, no, not your fool. I don't want that kind forever in my life anymore. Forever always seems to be around when things begin, but forever always never seems to be around for when it ends. So give me your forever. Please, your forever. Not another day less will do. From you. People spend so much time every single day running around all over town, giving their forever away. But no, not me, no, I won't let my forever roam. And I hope one day that I can find a forever home. So give me your forever. Please, your forever. Not another day unless we'll do. From you. Like a hand that's filled with numbers on the infinite of time. And I'm not only talking about the numbers found only in the mind. Forever always seems to be around when it begins, but forever never seems to be around when it ends. So give me your forever. Please, your forever.
Raise your hand. Give me 1 second. And one last small, I won't even do the whole thing, but I have to do it because it's, I don't get this chance to do it, so I'll do it for this is for Diana.
What'd you say?
Oh, blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, take these broken wings and learn to fly. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. Birds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings, learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. See, I'm watching my daughter while I'm doing this, and I heard that from back. She's up on the stairs, and I'm watching. I'm trying to enjoy myself here. Zipping around, and I'm definitely watching. And I only have I've got a 10-second story. My story is, I was breastfed by her.
Yes.
I wasn't the one bent over on, nursing the picture. That's it. But outside of the immediate family, I don't think anyone else can say that. Maybe I was a whiny baby, I don't know. The story was that my mom was busy and she was traveling and she was babysitting and I started crying and so she was like, okay, in her way. She said I was just looking at her. She said my eyes were like that. Oh yeah, and he was nursed by my mom. The other way.
I'm not sure. Okay, Valeria and Jim Wagner, are you here? Valeria and Jim? Okay, then. Oh, sorry, Valerie. And is Kirk Schlesinger? Is Kirk here? There's Kirk. You have some music to share with us for Diana. Okay, thanks.
This is my favorite prayer. I learned it when I became a Baha'i in Yellow Springs, Ohio 20 years ago. The melody is by Kevin Mulholland, and you could call this Ruhi rhythms. It's done without an instrument, and it's not done with a great voice either, as you'll discover, but it sounds okay. It's created me a pure heart. Create in me a pure heart, oh my God, and renew a tranquil conscience within me, oh my hope. Through the Spirit of power, confirm thou me in thy cause, O my best beloved, and by the light of thy to the heaven of thy holiness, O source of my being. And by the breezes of thine eternity, gladden me, O thou who art my God. Let thine everlasting melodies breathe tranquility on me, O my companion. And let the riches of thine ancient countenance deliver me from all except thee, O my Master. And let the tidings of the revelation of thine incorruptible essence bring me joy. O thou who art the most manifest of the manifest, and the most hidden of the hidden, Baha'u'llah.
Well, I think that is our last piece for this evening. Thank you all very, very much for coming. This was a beautiful, beautiful occasion. I know that myself and my family have been really moved and touched by all the love and support that we've had these past several days. And it's amazing how this last breath that she took really was something that brought this huge family back together again. So many of us haven't seen each other. We've been in different countries and different cities and different towns, and this is the gift she gave to all of us to come back together and be reunited. And I really pray and hope that we can continue to be in touch and carry on that love and that spirit that Mom gave to all of us. And of course, we know where that comes from. That came from her love for Baha'u'llah, her love for our Creator. And she was that channel that helped to inspire all of us. So I pray and I hope that we can keep this feeling and this love alive and this unity. And wherever we are, if I'm in China or you're in other cities or towns, I really hope that we can continue to keep this. Thank you very, very much.
There was a song that when we visited Diana, she sang along with. It was like all of a sudden, as you just mentioned about this being our family. And I thought about this song because she loved New Family, which I think a lot of us know how to sing. Maybe it'd be nice to sing a song together. If you guys are okay, I know it's getting late.
Yes.
But maybe to end with.
Absolutely. Perfect.
You guys do the best. She started singing along with it. It was like.
And after this song, some of us are going to Ruhi's home. I know most of you are probably tired, you're going home, but there's a few of us that, if you want to continue to visit or spend time together, I connect with one of us after.
Not a dirge. Not too slow.
Oh, right.
Right. So here we are, like so many stars up above. How did it start? So many hearts, so full of love. Baha'u'llah gave us such a gift. Abdul-Baha gave our hearts a lift. Showed him and we made our flight so swift. Pick up chairs.